Hello, one final time. For our final video, we wanted to talk a bit about how to stage this flash mob. When we learned all the material, we were mainly facing front towards the camera, but when you perform in a public space, there are some different possibilities that we'd like you to try. And we don't have an exact recipe. We think each facilitator in each city needs to kind of make decisions about how to stage this based on the size of your group. And maybe you have some new ideas about how to make this a bit spicier. Also, there's the question of how to fit everything in the camera. So when you space it or when you talk about formations, it might be good to have a camera in front of you and to kind of see what fits in the frame. Yeah? Because we're not just doing a live performance, we're also doing a video performance. So invite your videographer to your rehearsals or talk to him or her and make plans. Maybe there are three main possibilities for the camera. One is to have it in the front, steady the whole time. Another would be to have a camera that travels around the room, kind of getting up close and seeing all the details and the smiling faces. The third possibility, if you have a big group, would be to have a camera from above. Maybe you can go up in a building and film from above or climb a tree. Maybe you can rent a drone, fly an airplane. I don't know, find a way to film from up top. In any case, just try and find a way to collaborate or to coordinate the filming and the dance. So, the starting position is in a big pose. It's nice to have a really narrow image. You could have 10 people, 20 people, 30 people kind of in a long image. Taller people in the back, different levels, low here. You can even have people on the ground. You want to kind of have a big crowd or a gang, or even this kind of image of Shiva, you know, who has like 8 arms and 8 legs. So we have one body with many arms and legs. Yeah, all that is to the front. When we do the next step, the cool steps, you can travel all around the space, but it might be good for you to define the space. Maybe you want to take some chalk and just draw what the edges of the space are going to be on the ground so that the participants know how much room they have. If you're dancing in a room, then of course you stay indoors. Yeah? So travel in the room and then you all go front. And maybe you want to space. You want to say, all right, couple A is over here, couple B is over here, or maybe you want to leave it a little bit free. I would propose it's nice to have maybe like a triangle formation, or just to spread out. It's your choice. Try some stuff out, see what makes most sense. So we're all facing front, but it's good if partners are standing next to each other. So we're a pair, we dance together. Yeah, we do the choreography. We have the coin dance. Bum 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 ensemble bum. Travels a little bit to the right. Yeah, the choreography tends to travel to the right, so maybe we need to start a little bit to the left at the beginning. Anyway, we do it again. The coin dance. With the monster dance, which kind of comes front a little bit. Turn the hands, ensemble, bring the legs together as we come down. So when we do the monster dance facing front, we do first this part of it, and then we do the second time with the other hands. Could be a little bit confusing for the participants because later they will do it a little bit differently. Anyway, we continue. Second time monster dance, bring the legs together, lots of knee movement, twisting the arms, and jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. This actually we stole from the Fortnite video game. It's called Orange Justice, I think. Is that right?
That was this.
Oh, okay.
But the knees are from
right.
Orange.
It's related to a Fortnite dance. Maybe the kids will recognize it from the internet. Yeah? So we finish that, and then we repeat. But when we repeat, we want to face our partner. And now you have the question of how you put the partners in space. It could just be random. That would be fine. Another possibility was that you could have lines. So you could have like row of couples like boop, 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 boop here, and maybe another row of couples here. That would give a nice formation, and it also gives them a sense of dancing with other people so they don't get so lost. It's nice to have a little bit of distance, yeah? So we have, again, bum, 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 bum. And I'll just say this is challenging because people always forget where is right and left. And sometimes people see their partner go this way, and they say, oh, I have to go this way too. So you have to be strict and say, no, right. Everyone facing this direction goes that way first. Yeah, so we have this nice effect here. Be strict about this. I really want people to do right and not left. So we have 7, 8. Bum 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 wah bum 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 dum da dum da dum, and we kind of do the dolphin step away from each other. Bum bum. We can come back a bit together for the next step. Bum bum bum. We come back together. Bum 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 da dum da dum. Dolphin step. Dolphin step, dolphin step, bum, bum. And we should be a little bit further apart. Yeah, try and keep them further apart. And now we get close together. As close as you are allowed to with the Corona rules that are valid in October, getting close. Huh, bum. Look each other in the eyes. Da-dum, huh. Yeah, I go over the top. Huh, bum, ba-da-dum. And I jump and turn 7, 8. And we do it again. Getting close. Huh, bum, bum, huh, bum, 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 dum, ba-da-dum. And of course, if that's not allowed because of Corona rules, then you can do it a different way. I don't mind you changing it. Do what you need to do so the dance goes on. Okay, we just finished that, and now we continue. So we go through the space. We want to be really serious. Bum, bum, for the shoulder movement. It doesn't matter if they start with right or left. It's totally free, but they need to be like serious. Bum, bum, bum. It's just a little jump. Bum, bum, bum. Kind of dry. Bum, 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 bum. And now we really need to release the inner party animal. We're dancing with the lower body. You might want to have them in groups. So we have like a party dance over here, another group over here. You could space it if you wanted to, or you could just leave it free. So this, and then again we repeat. We have bum, 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 huh, bum, 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 bum. I'll just say I tend to like kind of twist my heels when I do it. I go step, step, step. It's a little bit of a twist for the assembly. Bum, 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 bum. And it's really a small movement. Bum. So there's a bit of tension in the arms. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, sorry, I talked too much. 4 of those, and then we do upper body improvisation. And here's the thing. We should, as we're doing the final round of this, we should kind of get into a new formation. But I don't know what formation that is going to be. This is really where I need your help to make this work. So one idea is we could all get it into a circle. In this circle, we would all be facing this way with our left shoulder in the middle. So circle around here. And we could do the wild duck in a circle the whole time. Yeah? Bum, 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 bum. We can do it 4 times in this direction. That's one idea. Yeah? Another idea is we could like form groups. Like if you have 80 people who are participating, lots of people, you could have mini groups. Like maybe four mini groups, and each group has like a leader and like a snake of people following behind the leader. So like all the kids from one neighborhood could go here, all the kids from another neighborhood could go here, and kind of follow the leader. The leader can kind of travel through space as they're doing the wild duck, and the other people are following behind them. This version is the easiest because there's really a leader people can follow, so they won't get so lost. Another possibility would be to, if you have really secure dancers who know what they're doing, would be to make a new formation. For instance, like we could do a V like this, a V, or like we could do a V line, and we could do crazy ducks in different directions. So we could do, for instance, the wild duck facing front, bum 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 bum, over the top, bum bum, the top, and we turn 90 degrees to face the side, and we do it again, bum 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 bum, over the top. We do it again to the back. We do it again to the side. The different directions are nice if you have an audience because then you can interact with different sides. Yeah. But I hope that each city makes their own version, and I look forward to being surprised by what you have. My goal is that this is the most intense part of the piece, so I really want people to get into this frenzy, into this ecstasy of kind of really intense dancing. You can imagine a drum circle, lots of loud drums. Really want people to kind of get deep into it. That's why the choreography is so repetitive. So make sure they dance intense things. Then to cool off, we have this little boxing thing. Get you in a position. If you wanted to, they could go back to the original position where they started the piece, or you could even choose a new formation. Maybe we have like a big diagonal line here. Surprise me. Try something out. Yeah. So if a new position, and then we do the final choreography one more time. Bum 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 bum. The knee, repeat it. We do the monster again facing front. Yeah. And again. And then we have the cool walk. Bum, bum, dub. We'll go back to the original position. And if you have enough time, it would be really great for you to choreograph the starting position. So you really decide what each person should do. Give them help, find a nice composition. The final thing I'll say is that the choreography has a lot of different characters. It's a little bit schizophrenic. It has many different personalities. So when you're coaching the dancers, it would be good to really try and help them to make contrast. So we just did bum ba-dum. So we just did this really intense bum 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 bum, and then we go into really cool mode. See if you can help them have those changes in character. Yeah. Anything that you'd like to add about experience?
I think the most important is that they all have fun and they enjoy what they are doing. If they forget something, they can always look at the neighbor, what the neighbor is doing, and try to make them remember that they dance together. So they shouldn't dance for themselves, they should connect with people. I think this is also the goal of a flash mob.
Yeah.
That's an important part of it.
Okay, good. Finally, we want to say a big thanks to all the people who have helped us make this flash mob happen. So thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Manuel, our videographer standing behind the camera.
We also want to say big thank you to Swiss Embassy in Bangkok and Pro Helvetia in Zurich for supporting us.
And again, a big thanks to the Bangkok International Children's Festival, BICT, for inviting us to propose this flash mob. Also, thank you for all of the volunteers and the facilitators who have collaborated to make this experience happen. Thanks to all of you participants. It's been a great experience. Looking forward to seeing you dancing online.